When you put a wig on, it should just automatically flow. It look good. It should look natural. If you think that, you're absolutely wrong. Today's video, I'm gonna show you how I perfect my technique on making a wig glueless and look very natural. Let's jump right in. Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So I'm excited about today's video because I want to show you how I get my wigs to look very realistic. There's been so much talk. People who just tired of wigs, they just can't get it right, to people who just feel like influencers are lying and their wig installs don't look the way they actually do. So today I'm gonna show you all of my secrets on how I get the most convenient and natural wig install. This video is going to be very helpful because if you watch it from beginning to end, you will clearly see that there's not much that you need to do with the wig to make it look amazing. In yesterday's video, I told you all that I feel like if you are a beginner to wig, to stay away from hair glue. Nobody tell you all this, but I think it's very important. You need to master the technique of making the wig look natural and then add the glue, because trying to do both is not going to help you. It's going to frustrate you. So over the next few days, maybe going into next week, I'm going to be doing all glueless wig installs so that you all can master your skills when it comes to just perfecting making your wig look natural and glueless. Today we use absolutely no glue for this wig install, and as you can see, this wig is laying perfectly. So if you guys want to see all of that, we're going to jump right into today's video. Be sure to thumbs up the video, share this video, and also subscribe if you are new here. My name is Marie. Welcome. Nails will be on my TikTok. Go check out my TikTok and I'm going to show you how I did these nails. Let's jump right on in. So this is what it looked like straight out the box. It is beautiful ombre brown, and it looks like an arbor color if I'm not mistaken. But as you can see, it is a beautiful texture. It comes curled like this, and then it is a 13x6 lace cap, so you can wear it without glue. Today's wig install will be glueless, so this cap is perfect for that, and also for versatility if you want to style it. So I'm gonna talk bleach with you right quick because I think it's important that you all know what bleach to get. I see a lot of people push these inexpensive bleaches, and trust me, I have went through a lot of them. None of them have given me the results like this particular bleach has. I've dealt with those inexpensive bleaches for years, and they've given me nothing but brassy hair that is just ugly, okay? And just honestly ugly. So this right here is the bleach powder I like to use, and it costs about $25. Okay, but it's worth it. I've been using this for over a year now, and it has been the best bleach I have ever used for bleaching knots. And you don't even need to let it sit long for it to turn the knots to the color you desire without the extra brassiness. I also like to use the developer. This is the 20 volume developer. They also have it in 30, but they both work good together. I don't recommend using any other developer with it except this one. You can do what you want with your money, but I'm just telling you what has been my experience. I mix this together and I try to get like a thick consistency. So yeah, this is what the consistency looked like before I bleached my knots. Now the whole point to bleaching the knots is to make the wig look like it is scalp. Like you want a color here. If you are darker, you want your knots to be brown or like a light brown color, because it will match your scalp color better. If you are my complexion or lighter, you want to try to get it to blonde without making the hair fall out the wig. So with this particular bleaching developer, it works out really well for achieving that. The longest I'll leave the bleach on is about 15 minutes, and sometimes 15 minutes is way too long for this particular bleach. So as you can see, I have the hair hanging off of the canvas head, and this is because normally I would set this wig on a dresser or whatever, and that way the hair won't be pressed onto anything. Because the hair is pressed against the cap, there is a high chance that it will spill through onto the hair. For me, sometimes that's not a problem, just because if it spilled through a little bit onto the hair, it covers the knots, right? So I'm going to try to be as gentle as possible when applying this bleach. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the bleach, and you can use a spoon, like a plastic spoon, which I think is excellent, or you can use an applicator like I'm doing today. And I always start in the back of the wig. Do not go to the hairline yet. You want to do that last, because you don't want to do too much with that hairline since it is thinner. So work in the areas where the hair is the thickest first. Now I'm being very light-handed with this area at the top where the hairline is because it's pressed up against the canvas head. So I'm just lightly stroking the area without pushing the bleach. And 9 times out of 10, the bleach is going to swell as it sits. So you don't need to press it because you'll notice that it'll start to swell up into the hair anyways. So just be careful here and take your time. And once you have it completely applied, set your timer for about 15 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, check it, see where it's at. And if it's good for you, then go ahead and rinse. So I'm going to take this off the canvas head now, remove it, set it down so it can sit and process, and I'll be back. The next step you want to take is styling your wig. You need to style it so it can look as realistic as possible. Now, the one secret that you may have missed that a lot of influencers show is that instead of using curling irons, they started using rollers. And what I'm doing today is blowing out the hair with the dryer, and then I am going to add rollers to it. Now, if you don't know how to style the hair with flat irons or curling irons, then this is your next best and easiest, most convenient way to style the hair. Not only that, it's going to add texture to the hair and make the hair flow. And it looks very natural. It's going to help it flow very good. So I'm adding rollers around the hair. This has actually helped my wig installs look 10 times better than using curling irons and flat irons. Now, I would recommend doing this the day before. That way you can have enough time, at least 4 to 6 hours, for these rollers to sit and process. The longer the better. And flexi rods are also good, but we'll talk about that in another video. Now, if you are loving this wig already, the link will be below in the description box for you all. Be sure to check the link below. I will also put a discount code. So this style is going to be completely glueless. I am using this wig grip, and this will also be linked below. This is in a color, I believe it's like a nude color. It matches the wig cap, and it also covers up that edge of the wig cap. Girl, when I tell you this thing grips the wig, and look at how invisible it is underneath the wig. Yes, honey, I can't even see it. So that's what I'm going to use to install today's wig with no glue. But first things first, we're going to remove these hair rollers, and then I'll get more into the tips later. So stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use this adjustable band that's in the back of the wig. This is another step that I take to lay my wigs flat. I've always used this band. I do not like the one that they insert in there. I love the one that already comes in the wig, and it is a must for me, okay? So just applying this wig, you guys, I was impressed. The hairline is absolutely flawless, and the best thing about not using wig adhesives is that the hair flows around that hairline like natural hair. There's no stuck pieces. It don't look messy. Nothing you have to clean up. And when I tell you the grip on this wig is tight, oh my god, it's not uncomfortable, but it's there. You can feel it, okay? It's just a grip there. So I'm going to next take my hot comb and lay down the bends that's in the hair from the rollers. But this hair is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, I have to talk to you guys more about it in a second, but the color and everything is so beautiful. It's the perfect all year round color, I can tell you that. So I'm gonna finish styling this up, and then I'm going to give you my last little bit of tips. So make sure you keep on watching. Thumbs up the video, you all, and be sure to share this video too. I had to just take a second. This wig is absolutely gorgeous. When I tell you, this looks so natural, so realistic. I'm gonna go outside and show you guys how realistic this wig looked, because a lot of you just really don't believe that influencers are giving you. I mean, some may not, but I've been doing this for over 13 years, so I'm pretty sure I'm very accurate on what you see. But look how great everything turned out. This is why it's important to bleach your knots. This is why it's important to choose a wig that goes with that natural, realistic look that you're going for. Like, a lot of times I get comments and people be like, you know how to make anything look good. You make anything look good because you're pretty. It takes away from my credibility and time that I've spent actually perfecting my wig technique to get it to look this good. I think I just know how and what works for me when it comes to wearing wigs, and that's why I try to give you all tips, because even though I share this thing or I share that tip, some tips may not work, but others may. And if you find your technique, I feel like it's so easy to get your wig to look the way you want it to. Like, I literally took this wig out the box. All I did was bleach the knots and put it on. And then if you've seen yesterday's video, you know that a straight out the box type of style where I didn't do anything to the wig and still made it look amazing. So you have to evaluate what works for you and what don't work for you. Because to be honest, you guys, like, y'all see my complexion, and for years I made black hair work. And it's something I was told that I should never wear growing up. And I wore it for years, okay, and made it work. So it's just all about perfecting your technique, finding the style of wig that works for you. You know how you see some girls with curly wigs and they wear it all the time and it just fits them. It's just finding what works, whether it's a bob, straight, wavy, whatever. But this style here, honey, wigs that I've been sharing is highlighted in browns and all different types of blondes with streaks. Like, I just love this on me so very much, and I think I'm gonna continue to stick to it just because I like it. Like, I'm kind of over the dark hair already. Like, I'm over it, okay? And this color is perfect for fall. So be sure to drop me some comments below. Be sure to share this video. That way you can help get my videos out there to people who need these tips, or just your friends. Also, thumbs up the video and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I appreciate your support so very much. And I'll see y'all back tomorrow